Good afternoon. This is the news at 12:30. I'm Oliver Schaefer. A Huddersfield man has been sentenced to 15 years in prison after sexually assaulting a 6-year-old girl. 23-year-old Nathan Wild, who continuously abused the young girl, was found guilty at Leeds Crown Court for his level of emotional and sexual maturity at the time concerned, resulting in 4 charges of oral rape. Miss Justice Russell said that he had showed no remorse, nor had he taken any responsibility for his actions. The offence has severely affected the girl concerned, causing her to be reluctant to leave her own home. A 15-year-old schoolgirl who went missing was located safe and sound yesterday, police officials say. Leonie Samuda from Huddersfield was missing from last Thursday. Many sightings were reported of her in Leeds city centre, including the Trinity shopping centre last Friday. The police would like to thank the public and the media for their assistance in the appeal. A Lindley man, 55-year-old Edward McGrath, has been jailed for almost 40 years as he committed serious sex offences against a schoolboy. McGrath was a teenager when he abused the 10-year-old at a house in Huddersfield. He has been found guilty of 3 charges of indecent assault and others of serious sexual assault. Robin Fries, representing McGrath, said this was a very serious, but it was a one-off piece of immature sexual experimentation, which has caused real harm. Children in Need is tonight, and Huddersfield Fire Brigade are doing their bit to raise money. They've been approaching cars at the traffic lights at the junction on Manchester Road, hoping to raise money for the cause. The firemen have been working since 6 a.m. this morning and are enjoying the party atmosphere. Simon McFarland from West Yorkshire Fire Service was keen to assure the public that responding to emergency call-outs was their first priority.
Quite a few here are on duty, but there are off-duty people who will be coming in, covering over dinner times and stuff. So if there is a fire call, we will be turning straight out. But there are some people here to keep on the collecting if we do get turned out.
Proposals for a new leisure venue in Huddersfield's Kingsgate Centre have been submitted to Kirklees planners. The 83,000 square foot plan will include a multi-screen cinema, 9 restaurant units and a new entrance that will be built to link Kingsgate onto Cross Church Street. The £17 million plan is expected to start in late 2016 and will aim to open 18 months later. WD Huddersfield unveiled the proposal last October and have said it could create up to 150 jobs. New plans have been put in place to transform the Kirklees College site. There are talks for Lidl to take on a large slice of the abandoned college on New North Road, and it is thought that there will be public proposals this month, with hopes that the plans will get the green light in 2016. Mark Sexton from Widget Construction Group, who bought the land last year, said, "We hope to be able to make an announcement in the coming weeks when we will be consulting with the local community on how this important site could be regenerated." Vandals have graffitied slogans and names on pillars and walls of Cloth Hall in Ravensnall Park, and remaining parts date back to 250 years. A disappointed visitor to the park said, "It's such a shame that people have to spoil our monuments with graffiti and abuse. It shows sheer disrespect and disregard, and it is disappointing that people feel the need to do this." And Huddersfield is up and running for Christmas. The huge Christmas tree has gone up in St George's Square and is currently being decorated ready for tomorrow's big switch on. The lights have been up since October throughout Huddersfield and will finally be switched on by CBeebies stars Joe and Andy at the Piazza at 6:10 tomorrow. And today is Friday the 13th, and many won't like hearing this, but it's strongly associated with bad luck. So why is Friday the 13th considered a superstitious day for some people? Well, it has many mythological reasons why the number 13 and Friday can bring evil and misfortune upon humans. Neurologists consider the number 12 a so-called complete number due to things like 12 months in the calendar and 12 gods of Olympus. We asked students in Huddersfield whether Friday the 13th is unlucky or not.
No, I don't believe in anything superstitious.
I believe in Friday the 13th when something bad happens, and then you're like, oh yeah, Friday the 13th. But usually it's just a normal day.
No, I don't think I'm a particularly superstitious person. I think the only thing that I'm slightly superstitious about is magpies.
And for the weather now, it will continue to be a blustery day with the odd showers throughout. The rain will start to get heavier towards the end of the day with the risk of thunder tonight. And tonight the wind and rain will start to ease off and become largely dry by dawn. That's all for me for now. We'll be back at 4:30. Until then, a very good afternoon.